Hey everybody, and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And in today's episode, what I would like to do is kind of do a bunch of random stuff and look over a few things that I've done from the last episode. So we're going to get on with that straight away. So as you can see, I've made some improvements here over by the skeleton grinder that we constructed in the last episode. I sort of emptied out the chest with all the supplies in it over that way. Move things into this main room here. Got a chest for the goodies that we're getting. I hooked up the light switch properly and the lava blade. As you can see, there is a bit of a fancy light there, and that turns on and off whenever I want the skeletons or I don't, a bit like that. And we'll get the skeletons that will flow down into here. I've noticed there's a little bit of a problem where sometimes they'll take damage, but sometimes they won't. The majority won't. I can fix that by adding one of those bouncy blocks, I think they're called, or slime blocks, into this, and that should solve it. But I don't have any slime, I don't think, right now. So, and I don't have the inventory room for that stuff, but never mind. So I'm probably going to add one of those when I get some slime to fix that, but at the moment it's okay. Just sort of rearrange the Tower of Torches here to get the light to work. And the redstone for this isn't crazy or anything. I'll show you real quick. So as you can see, all I have here is kind of, this is basically just connected to, the lever's just connected to the lamp, basically. That's it. And this torch doesn't control anything. What I had before was the Tower of Torches running straight up the back. They're just across one now. And this is all the same. This hasn't changed at all, so pretty cool stuff there. I've also done some stuff up in my base and also in the village that we're going to check out, which is going to be our last stop for today. So we're going to head back now. I did a little bit of caving in here, nothing significant though. As you can see, there's still gold in the wall there, plenty of coal and iron around. But I did do a little bit of caving while I was cleaning up that area around the skeleton trap. Got some mineshaft goodies and and so on. But it has been a bit of a busy couple of days again for me, so I've not had the greatest deal of time to get things done, but we're getting there. I feel we're making some progress. Excuse me. So let's head back over here and we'll climb the staircase and we'll go up on through. And I guess, well, we're already here now, so I can show you what I was working on. So as you can see, a few things have changed. I rearranged my farm a little bit. So I tore down all the trees out of here because they weren't growing, but they do grow on their own now in this room. Oops. So I actually went ahead and moved the trees here, so I moved where my farm was across the back of the enchantment table here. There might be some more chests set up. I don't know what all has been done, honestly. But I rearranged my farm a little bit here, got some more reeds planted and so on and so forth. And also, there is a lot more bookshelves around the enchantment table now. So I did this for two reasons. One of the reasons was to check whether 30 was the cap. I never did, and it is. That's not changed. But also, I went and traded a bunch of goods for emeralds, and actually you can buy these bookshelves from librarian villagers, and you can break these down into books, so we can make some enchanted books as time goes on, or I can use them to build an enchantment table somewhere else, maybe at the skeleton farm later down the road, that type of thing. But for now I just have them here because I kind of like the book room feel, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like you're in a room full of books when you're here, and there's kind of this more dimmer focused light on the enchantment table, which I kind of like. So I did that. I haven't really done much else. One of the things I would like to do, probably soon, is use some of the melons I have here to make some instant health potions, which would help with the skeleton grinder situation. I will double check, but I don't think... No, I don't have any slime balls, so I couldn't make a slime block or a bouncy block or whatever it is, even if I wanted to, so we're going to be stuck there for a while. So as you can see from my inventory stuff, I'm prepared for some projects. I have a number of different ones I want to do. The first thing I want to do while we're underground here is actually just set up a quick egg farm. Basically, I want to build a chicken farm soon, but I don't really have a great deal of eggs to do it, so what I think I'm going to do is just set up an egg farm instead for now. I'm going to do it right here so that they're not making a bunch of racket near my workroom, so near the nether portal where all the noisy stuff belongs seems about right to me. So all I'm going to do here is basically just build a little bit of a box up and clear this out if I can. Obviously some cobble will probably land in there, but that's not a big deal. Just tear all of this out, get some chickens in here hopefully, and I'm just going to leave it to do its thing for a while, and hopefully we get plenty of eggs so that I can make a chicken farm later down the road. Basically the chicken farm I want to build is like what I had at the old lab base, sort of an automatic style chicken farm. I really like those, good food source, so let's try and get some chickens. And there's one. All that they're going to do is they're going to grow up and then lay eggs into that hopper, and then that'll be about it. It's just as simple as that, really. I don't need anything super fancy, but I do want something that's automatic. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. So that's pretty good. And they'll grow up and they'll lay eggs in that chest. Probably do that. Excuse me. And that's that done. So we can move on from that now. I can put my carpets away with the wool. So that's that. So yeah, I expanded the room here, got that stuff done, and I think it's going to be useful in the long run. So, oh hey, my other melon grew. So yeah, I think it'll be useful as I get more stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much everything to do with the base. Now the other thing I want to do today, if I can, is start work on the wall. It's nighttime right now. The wall around the village, because I've been noticing lately there's been a lot of Endermen around, and it's becoming an increasing problem where dirt blocks are getting removed from around the cobblestone wall that I have set up right now. And eventually, the Endermen are going to put the block in a place that enables zombies to get in, and I don't really want that to happen. So what I'm going to try and do is set up a proper, more defendable wall around the village here to keep the bad guys out, and also to look a bit nicer as well. So basically, I have a bunch of supplies that will enable me to do that. I've also got supplies here for daylight sensors and redstone lamps, so that I can set up some of those daylight sensors that you put on top of redstone lamps, so that I can get lighting worked out as well. And while we're here, why don't we take a look at our other project, the automatic farm here. And by the way, on a side note, I finally got some pigs. Got those breeded up. Well, I bred them and so on and so forth. And the cows are coming along here. Got my sheep family going. So, all good over there in the barn. So, I believe the farmers have actually given up and left this alone now, which makes me happy. Something must have changed somewhere where they decided they no longer wanted to mess with it. So, yeah, if I hit the button, this should hopefully make it go. A couple of bits land on the edge there, but it's not such a worry. As you can see, I've got the wheat and whatnot landing in there right now. So, pretty cool. I'll see how many it makes for us. I guess I could check the hopper. Probably about a stack or so. It looks about 18 wheat. I guess that's the amount of tiles we have. So it's definitely better for carrots than it is for wheat, but at the end of the day, with wheat, the thing you have to remember is that you only get one wheat crop per farming tile, but with carrots and potatoes you get, I believe it's anywhere from 1 to 4, so you're obviously going to end up with a greater yield from the other crops. So I'm going to let this go away, and I'm going to get to work on planting this. And then I guess after that we'll actually get on with the project. Now, one thing I did notice, and this is kind of a design flaw on my part, is I need to break that block there to get access to all the tiles where the carrots need to be planted. So basically all it means is I have to replace that dirt, get my hoe out of here, oops, and I didn't really think about that. There we go. Then just re-hoe it and then close the fence gate. It's kind of annoying, but it's not so bad. I'll collect these up too, and I'll replant. Wheat is fine, obviously, because I have a lot of access to that stuff. So yeah, farm's going quite good. Get my seeds back away. Pick up my wheat and I'll put them over in the barn, I guess, for now. There we go. So I've got plenty of wheat and carrots to start breeding my farm animals. So yeah, that's that. So now let's take a look at this wall then. I already have a design kind of planned out, and I guess I'll do a little bit of work in my ranch house here first. I don't really have a great deal of anything in here that's useful. So where did I get that dirt from? I'm not sure about that. I didn't have it a minute ago. Maybe from the chicken farm, possibly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make myself a bunch of spruce fences. Now, I forget how you make these. That would be a gate, right? Oh no, that's fences, okay. So let's just start by making 48 for now, and you know what? I'm actually going to I'll make these right now. I'm going to need 3 stacks for that. So I'll make these daylight sensors. Oh, you need slabs, don't you? I forgot about that. I thought it was 4 blocks. But maybe I can make 3 stacks of slabs here. I don't really want to make any more because I want to turn the rest of these into fences if I can. So that makes me... Oh good, perfect. Makes me enough. So I believe you need the 3 stacks of slabs, the 3 stacks of quartz, and then you top them with glass. Like this. Yep, so we'll get a stack of daylight sensors. I'll also make probably 32 redstone lamps for now. That seems kind of glitched, I don't know. It just seems glitchy to me, the way the icon looks. And I'm also going to need some cobblestone, and I'm hoping I still have some over here. In this house. I have stuff everywhere. Oh, hello. Do I have any cobble in here? I do. I have a bit. Not much though. More fences. Probably going to want that too. What about in this box over here? An extra daylight sensor. I'll take it. And I don't really need any of this other stuff, I don't think. I'm probably going to have to go grab some cobblestone, but my plan is here to work on a section of this and then just do the rest off camera. And then maybe we'll go work on something else for the rest of today's episode. So I guess we'll do it on this section here, seeing as it's kind of small and flat. So what I want to do is sort of put in a cobblestone block there, and then maybe right here we'll do a lamp, and I would flick that onto the night sensor mode, and then I would connect up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and I would do another lamp, and then under this I'm going to have cobblestone like this. Now it does seem a little bit basic, I know, but really this village isn't the most complex thing in the world. I don't have a ton of supplies either, so I'm kind of in a no-win situation with it, to be honest. And actually it's perfect. It links right up to that corner, which is great. So something like this is probably the best I could do with what I have, and also you wouldn't anticipate villagers to have the most, I guess, desirable defenses. But I mean, this keeps out zombies, skeletons, creepers. The only thing it doesn't keep out is spiders. I could add an enhancement to make it do that, but I think it would detriment from the simplistic look, which I'm trying to go for. Now the gate, that will move a little bit accordingly as we go. I'm probably going to set up like a little archway where the gate goes. Now for a raised section like this, here's what I'm thinking. Do the 3 blocks, and then we would do 1 here, and then that would be that. And then we would want a lamp on top, like normal. So they still go the distance. The only difference is here, we would do something a little bit like that to connect it up. Now if I didn't do that, basically, and I didn't have this fence here, the zombies could potentially jump the fence, and we don't want that to happen. So something like this seems to be the ideal way to go, I think. Pick that up. And I guess that will probably be replaced with cobble, maybe? That looks pretty good, though, I feel. I mean, it's not the best, but it is better than what we had. And it should be a lot more defensible. Now, obviously, even if Enderman places a block here, they're still not going to be able to jump the fence. So it adds an extra layer of protection that we currently don't have. So now, why don't we try adding in a gate? So we're going to need to leave at least 3 blocks for the gate, for sure. And I kind of don't want it to be right next to that. So what we'll do is we'll do this. And I'm going to keep the wall in there for now, just to stop any villagers from jumping the fence. Just flick that over. Actually, I guess I'm kind of stuck like that, aren't I? Let's move this. I want to kind of make it 3 high. Where's my gate? There it is. Throw the gate in here. Put this in. Make it 3 high. And then probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to make some stairs. I'm probably going to make it sort of curve. Like these 2 blocks here will become stairs, is what I'm thinking. Again, simple but effective in what we need it to do here. So I think I'm going to go with something like that all the way around here. Well, at least as far as I can go. I don't think I'm going to have enough glowstone to make the whole area from end to end covered, but if we can do a significant amount of it, that'll be some good progress made today. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera for a while, and then we'll be back. I'll show you what I've done, and we'll probably work on something else. Well, with just a handful of supplies left, I was able to get this completely done. I had exactly the right amount of redstone lamps. I used all my glowstone, so that was pretty cool. Got it all used up, and we've got the wall completed from end to end. I'm still kind of tinkering with it a bit here and there, doing a little bit of landscaping and that type of thing. But generally, it's pretty much done. It's safe, secure, got more of these gates so that I can get in and out if I need to, as and when the time will occur. And this is pretty secure now, I have to say. It's a lot better than the wall we had before. I guess it's more of a fence than a wall. For example, I've just done some landscaping here. Just kind of taking a tour around the town. It's secure, safe at night. And it's gonna be good, I feel. Get rid of that gravel out of there. So the next thing to do on the village now will probably be to add a couple more farms that we're missing still. We still need a rabbit hutch, which I think I'm going to build over by this house. We're not going to do that today though. And we also need to put a horse stable somewhere. I may rip out this farm and put that somewhere in here possibly. Seeing as this is not harvested either. And then I think all we're missing is just sort of the decoration and the greenery stuff. We have a farm, a barn now, plenty of plants and whatnot going on, a wall. So yeah, I just really need that and the lighting, because eventually I would like to add some more of these around the paths, but also get rid of all the torches in this village if I can. That's the kind of overriding aim. I don't want to see a single torch in this village. I know that the normal villages have them. I just think they look ugly, to be honest. And I really don't care for the look. I much prefer the redstone lamps. I think they look a lot better. They're a lot more tasteful. So we're going to try and use glowstone, redstone lamps, and so on and so forth to make it a lot nicer here. Now, I think for the last part of the episode, we will actually head downstairs, and we might do a little bit of enchanting, and also check on the egg farm that we built. And also we might make some instant health potions ready for next time. So I'll take a sleep. I ran into some monsters outside my cabin earlier, which is why there is the nearby monsters message. So, enchanting. Right, I have 40 levels to spend, so maybe I will enchant some more picks. I'm kind of out of good picks now. The only one I have left is that Silk Touch, and I don't really want to use that at the moment. So, let me see. I guess I'll use my regular wood to make sticks with. And we'll make some more iron picks. I guess I'll do it over here. So how many can we make? 3? Might be able to do 4. I'm just going to do 3 for now though and see. I'm going to need some lapis. So we can kind of come in here. This is kind of what I was talking about. We can come in the room and enchant to our heart's content. Unbreaking 3. Wow, that's a pretty good pickaxe. Fortune 2 on there. Efficiency 3. Not bad. Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 3. All 3 of those are pretty good, and I actually can do one more, so I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. There we go. And Unbreaking 3 again. Not so bad. That's probably the worst of all of these. Well, I guess that is in a way. So I guess for now I'm going to keep the... I'll use this one next, I think. I'll keep the normal pick, and I'll stash these away for now. Okay, and I'll put my lapis away over here. And let's go check up on the egg farm, see how that's doing. It's been a while. Don't know if they'll all have grown up yet. Oh yeah, they have. Look at that. We've got a stack of eggs back already. That's good. I've not really been in the world all that long. Probably about maybe 25 minutes or so. Maybe half an hour. And to get that many eggs so far is pretty good. We're going to want that whole chest to be full of eggs though if we're going to build a chicken farm. That's going to be a good one. And I'm probably going to build the chicken farm underground, by the way, because it doesn't really suit the theme of the village too much. I tried toying around with the idea and it just didn't really look that great, so we're probably going to leave that one underground somewhere out of the way. So I have glass, right? Yeah. I'm going to turn this glass into glass bottles, and I'm going to make myself some splash potions. I should hypothetically be able to get, yeah, 63 glass bottles out of this. I'll put my 1 glass away. And I'm going to make myself some splash potions here of healing so that I can stand by my skeleton trap and I can get rid of them all in one hit. It's a lot more convenient that way. So I guess I'll throw in some nether wart. There we go, and I'll throw in some more here. Put the nether wart away, and I'm going to need... Oh, I did have some extra glowstone. Okay, that's good. I'm going to need some gold, I believe, for this. Got plenty of that. In fact, I already have some nuggets made. But I will make some more because I have 2 batches. 6 potions should be enough for now. I'm going to put my glass bottles away here, and also my iron. There we go. Really probably should have that crafting table a little bit closer. There we go. So we have the glistering melons. I'll throw these nuggets up in here. And then all I need to do is make them splash. And because they only have half a heart, I don't need to make them instant health 2 or anything. So I just need to make them splash potions, and then we'll probably take them over there. And that'll be about it for today, to be honest. Bit of a shorter episode, but we did make some headway with various things. We got the egg farm going down there, and also we got the wall built, which is pretty major, I have to say. And you can see here, this is my tree farm. Got that all ready to go, which is pretty nice as well. Getting some wood. I guess we'll see how much wood we can get out of this. Unfortunately, I only really have room for 4 trees, but it's better than nothing. Oops. 16 wood, so that's not too bad. And I'll get some saplings back down. Here we go. put those away. And yeah, as I suspected, these should be done by now. Being careful where I click with that. Flint. Some of these supplies actually need to go back upstairs to the hut where I've been working above ground. Extra redstone can go in there. Just need to make myself enough inventory room to take this. The gunpowder will sit in there though. So yeah, I'll show you the run over there. So I think maybe next episode what we might do is work on that rabbit hutch, possibly. Get that moving. I'm going to have to go to the nether again to get more glowstone to make any sort of improvements to the lighting situation. We do still need to do some interior decorating in the houses of the village. We haven't done that yet. And I haven't seen any horses, so I'll need to go out on a quest for horses to really determine the viability of building a horse stable. If there's no horses nearby, I don't really view it as worth it, to be honest. So I'm beginning to memorize this route. Still a little bit tricky at the moment, but we're getting there. So the idea is if I get a whole bunch of these built up in my collection area here, I can wean them down to a one-punch kill and then just use one of these to blast them all away in one hit. I have more than enough gold to be able to do that, so I'm not complaining. It will make things a lot better in the long run. So yeah, we're probably going to have to head to the nether again before I can make any lighting improvements, but there's other things we can do between now and then. And I am also thinking about possibly doing some nether related stuff as well, possibly making myself a blaze farm, something like that. That's another potential idea, but we'll see. I don't have any slime balls, which would probably throw a big wrench into the blaze farm. I would really need to locate a slime chunk or a swamp biome. I do know of a swamp biome north of here, but it would still be pretty tricky to get the amount of slime consistently, not just for the blaze farm, but for other things as well that I'm going to want. Because obviously we talked about, you know, needing slime blocks for the skeleton trap and so on and so forth. So I would want a reliable source of it, preferably close to my base if I can, but we'll have to see on that one. I'm not sure. But that's for another day. The important thing is that we got some progress made today. As I say, I think off camera I'm probably just gonna maybe do some experience grinding, get myself maybe some more enchanted picks and that type of thing. But I think we're in pretty good shape here to move forward. As I say though, I think the next thing I want to do is the rabbit hutch. Start and mess around with those guys. I haven't really looked at them too much yet since they came out. I only had that brief foray with them when we were heading back to the Fret Fort, and they all died on me then, so I didn't really get to experience breeding them or what they drop really or anything like that, so it might be kind of cool to mess around with that now. So yeah, something to look forward to in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.